Welcome back, everybody, to Web Gaming Central. I was just looking at, well, first of all, introduction. This is Mass Effect episode 34, which is the Leviathan DLC. Actually, I'm starting right from the beginning of the DLC, so you won't have missed anything, which is cool. So we're gonna start it right there, because last night, just sort of jumped right in and didn't do anything past the first dialogue or loading, or, you know, cutscene. Oh, couldn't get it out. Oh my god, just finished watching the Sims 4 video. Oh man.
I want you to match the all known locations and update the map. Then contact the field teams for a progress report.
Yes, sir.
Oh, Commander Shepard. We've been expecting you. Just a moment. And Hadley, could you gather the Leviathan data for us? Apologies, Commander. The rest of my team is out investigating leads right now. I'm
Welcome,
Garrett
Professor.
Chrysler, and this is Task Force Aurora.
Darkshade.
What's your assignment?
Our mandate is to investigate legends, rumors, old stories about the Reapers before anyone knew they existed.
It was so epic. I can't even believe it. I was cracking up.
That's an interesting goal, but is anyone doubting the Reapers exist these days?
The Alliance is still desperate for intelligence. Reaper motives, their operational tactics. Anything that can give us an edge.
And how did you wind up in charge?
When the rest of the galaxy says something doesn't exist, I take that as a chance to prove that it does.
So you're in it for the challenge?
For the truth.
Oh, Mark,
Even
I
as
was
late
in
as
stitches,
2148,
man.
you still thought aliens were a myth.
Even watching it
That was
again,
within
oh my god.
lifetime. Once that myth was proven to be reality, our entire history changed.
Reapers were part of that reality, too.
But even they have a history, Commander. If we can just uncover it, there may be a weakness we can exploit.
I could have used your help 3 years ago.
Yes. If people had paid more attention to your Prothean beacon, we might not be in this war. But now with new information we've uncovered, a breakthrough's near. Hadley, do you have the data?
No!
Yikes.
This is Commander Shepard. I need C-Sec at my
Yes,
location,
indeed,
now!
Professor.
You shouldn't be here. The darkness can't be breached.
Oh, I missed that. What's it call it?
Transit records show his name is Derek Hadley. He's worked here for a couple months.
Shepard, I monitored a C-Sec alert from this location.
No,
Were you
again,
harmed?
I'm gonna try to
fine.
not speak
Use
during
your
the
help sorting
dialogue,
this
but
out,
I
Evie.
will be speaking once we get through the
Take a look through their
dialogues.
files. I need to know what this task force was up to.
At once.
What? What's happening?
You tell me.
I was gathering our data when you arrived, and then it was dark. Cold.
Oh, Mark, I'll be
I
streaming
was
for at least an
someplace
hour.
else.
Yes,
And
I'm gonna
then?
try to get as far as I
I
can,
don't know!
actually.
A gun was in my hand. Dr. Bryson. There was a loud noise.
That was you shooting him.
I didn't do it. It wasn't me. You have to believe that.
So someone else pulled that trigger.
But I would never do that.
Commander, this does resemble reports of indoctrination.
Indoctrination? Me?
What about that Leviathan Bryson mentioned? How does that tie in?
It's some kind of creature. Our field teams have been tracking it. That artifact came in from our researcher, Garneau. He sent an audio log if you wanna...
What's wrong?
Turn back.
What are you talking about?
The darkness cannot be breached.
Damn it, get him over to the clinic. See if they can tell us what's wrong with him.
Yes, ma'am.
Commander, you'll want to see this. It's an outgoing message from Dr. Bryson to Admiral Hackett.
Dr. Bryson, you have an update? Admiral, the Leviathan of Dis that we've been investigating, I think we're really onto something. Give me the brief. About 20 years ago, the Batarians discovered a Reaper corpse that had died in battle. They covered it up and denied it ever existed. but I'm intrigued by the larger implication.
What could have killed the Reaper in the first place?
Exactly. That's the real Leviathan.
It's worth pursuing. Continue your investigation and update me on the progress.
There is also a follow-up message from a few weeks later.
Admiral, the Reapers are shadowing my field teams as if they're hunting Leviathan themselves. Whatever it is, I believe Leviathan is nothing less than a Reaper killer. Almost an apex predator, and it has them nervous. If we could just find it, imagine the impact on the war. I'm formally requesting assistance in tracking it down.
You'll have it. This is now your top priority, Doctor. Find that thing.
It appears we were meant to be that assistance.
Anything capable of killing a Reaper could do a lot of collateral damage.
Yet given the state of this conflict, I believe the saying, "The enemy of my enemy is my friend," may be relevant.
But we won't know unless we can find it.
Bryson's assistant did say they recently received a log from their field researcher. It may yield more information.
So there we go. Finally done with the dialogue. I wanted to comment so bad on some of the things you guys are saying. But yes, it's hard for me to choose my favorite Mass Effect because the whole trilogy, just like you, Mark, is my favorite game of all time. So I always have a hard
Must be
time
the
choosing.
artifact the assistant mentioned. And here's the log.
Dr. Bryson, it's Garneau. I'm sending you an artifact I found. About the only thing I found there, in fact. Maybe it's nothing, but I'd swear Leviathan came through here. I'm gonna crunch some numbers. Burn up the rest of this project travel allowance. Maybe I can project our Reaper killer's movements. I'll check in when I get to the next site.
Garneau appears to be our best lead to track Leviathan, but he does not state a destination.
And welcome, Buick Boy. Welcome back. Awesome.
Let's focus on what he does say then.
He mentioned extrapolating Leviathan's path.
And crunching numbers. He wasn't flying blind. He had data.
A significant amount of data, judging by this office.
So how do we narrow it down?
Bryson and his colleagues evidently used a galaxy map search program in their hunt for Leviathan. It may help us locate Garneau.
Well, let's get to locating Garneau. But, you know, it's funny because when I first started playing this, I played as, do you see that head following me? Whoa. I played as male Shepherd all the time, but I must admit, playing female Shepherd for this whole entire playthrough has been quite fun. Quite fun. So, I won't claim a favorite because I think the game is awesome that it allowed such great diversity in how the game can be played, so it's pretty awesome. Ooh, that sucks, dude. Okay, so let me start looking around. So many levels. Why did I? It's following me. Talk about creepy. Let's go through here. Can we even go through there? I guess first I have to look in here.
Does this tell us where Garneau went?
No, but we may be able to narrow down his location if we find clues he was using in his search for Leviathan.
Really, Mark? So James gets to keep the head. I wonder how. It's quite interesting. Alright, so if I gotta look around here and sort of investigate. Yikes, that's just so nuts. Oh, there's thing up here. Secrets, right? Oh, yeah, but before I do that, I want to go through. Oh, here it is. Something.
These are all murders in which the accused lacked a known motive and claimed memory loss.
Just like Bryson's assistant. You think Garneau was following a trail of blackout crimes?
It is possible. We need to find data matching dates and locations for crimes of this nature.
Okay.
Here's the time and date chart for the crimes. Can you filter for murders where the killer claimed memory loss?
Adding the search filter, you may examine the results in the Galaxy Map program.
Okay.
Blackout crimes.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Interesting. Guess I didn't miss anything. No. So time to go through the other door. Big boy. That's hilarious.
Sir, this is Bryson. We know the Reapers are after Leviathan. Studying Reaper hunting patterns could be vital to finding it.
That data is classified top secret, Dr. Bryson. If it falls into the wrong hands...
It won't. The data's encrypted. I'll keep the decryption key safe. Close to my heart.
Close to his heart. The hell does that mean?
It means something, if I remember.
The Reaper fleet activity is encrypted, per Bryson's statement in the log.
He said he was keeping the decryption key close to his heart. Sovereign, vanguard of our destruction. How's that working out for you, big guy?
Taunting there. Gotta love Shepard. Alright, let's see, what about this
It's
stuff?
like data on the Rachni.
God, if I can just go forward, this would be great. Hello.
March 7th, 2186. I'm looking at the Rachni. Their movements during the Rachni
Right, that's
War
right, Mark.
suggest alien influence. But the timing is wrong. And Rachni weren't implanted with Reaper tech. What if Leviathan was preparing the Rachni to fight the Reapers?
What do you think, Edie?
It is possible that Bryson's team is using ancient Rachni fleet activity to find Leviathan. We saw a data pad containing data on Rachni movements earlier. It may be relevant.
Oh yes, big boy. This game series to me, oh my god, it's the epitome of gaming. But you know, of course, everybody has their opinion on that. But man, Mass Effect just to me it just transcends everything awesome about gaming.
By Anne Bryson, age 9.
Records indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's closer than family?
An interesting hypothesis. But I detect no trace of the decryption key in this... art.
Yeah, the thing, big boy, the voice acting, man. If you just look up the very famous names tied to this game, like almost every actor is somebody you probably know. So, and I can name a list for you if you don't already know, but it's pretty awesome. The Thorian, August 17th, 2185. The Thorian, a life form discovered on Pharaohs, provides fascinating insight into the life cycle of a truly alien species. Unlike conventionally intelligent life, it does not use mass relays. Prothean artifacts would not interest it. Commander Shepard claims that Reaper enemies cultivate life to evolve along lines that they could predict using technologies the Reaper controlled. The Thorian is an exception to that rule. It evolved to use organic tools rather than conventional technology. Leviathan, Acosta, welcome. Leviathan must be somehow similar to have survived undetected for so long. The Thorian used pain conditioning to control its victims, using them as manual labor or even as a man would use his own hands and fingers. Commander Shepard claims that Reapers did the same thing through a different process called indoctrination. Whatever Leviathan is, it must do something similar. Okay. Now, his wife, if, oh my god, it's impossible for me to forget her name. I didn't know they were together. That's highly interesting if that's the truth. Very interesting.
Bryson was tracking unexplained creature sightings.
Bryson was not merely tracking sightings. He was attempting to extrapolate a course.
And Garneau could have been following that course. Edie, can you add a search filter for systems along that projected path?
Adding this search filter to the galaxy map.
Oh yes, Martin Sheen, exactly. He's the elusive man. Very popular name, of course. That's just one of many. Oh yes, Pokefester, exactly. This game runs smooth as butter, even on this old technology I'm running with right now. So imagine it on the higher stuff. But then again, it's already at its highest level, so those are great at this.
Meteorite fragment, maybe?
He was studying it as an object of importance. We should look more closely at a sample.
Funny thing is, I'm actually watching it. Hold on one second. In 720, and I should not be. Jennifer Hale. That's exactly what I was trying to think. I don't know why I didn't get that. Okay, so you know, the cost a lot. I still feel the same way. I mean, one day it may catch up. Like the one that Steam's creating, it's probably gonna be that one if I'm not mistaken, but we'll see. Because the one that Steam's creating is pretty neat, pretty high.
Meteorite sample.
Level graphics card.
Traces of element 0. Would Leviathan need EZO?
While it is not consumed as fuel during FTL travel, element 0 will decay after several centuries of active use. If Leviathan is old enough, it would need to replenish its supplies.
Okay. Can you give me a search filter for locations with element 0?
Adding the search filter now.
Of course, Ali Hillis plays Liara. Why does this just start running again? Did I press something? I made it run. Okay, so there we go. I guess I better pay attention to unravel this. Then again, I think we automatically unravel it.
The Rachni data.
Can you add a cross-reference for locations of sightings?
Adding it now.
Oh, yeah. Hey, let's see. Oh yeah, it's PC's R.
Anne Bryson.
That's the beautiful
Page
thing
9.
of it. Think about it.
Indicate Anne is now 28. She works for the Alliance.
That one again.
Bryson was keeping the encryption key close to his heart. What's
So-
closer than family?
Over here.
An interesting hypothesis, but I detect no trace of the decryption key in this art.
Oh yes, that 9500 is dated. That's for sure. Like, and what I ran this game with initially was the NVIDIA GeForce 570, and it still ran this really good, really well. And then now I'm running with a 680, so of course that's gonna run it good. But yeah, that's the greatest thing about PC, that it's, you know, you can constantly upgrade it or just simply build a new one when the time comes. Of course it's costly, but you know, it all depends on how you shop for your stuff. That's true, it costs a lot.
Another piece of Anne Bryson's childhood art.
Wait a minute. Well, take a look at that.
I can use these numbers to construct a decryption key.
Nice.
All right, let's get back to the datapad we found earlier.
After I grab this.
Per your request, I'm clearing Task Force Aurora for intercepted Batarian communications regarding the Leviathan of Dis.
Commander, the Dreadnought is in custody, but the Solarians may have surveillance footage. Our ambassador will issue a full denial. Give me your preliminary analysis. Several million years old at least, and its technology outstrips anything on the Council. Excellent. Our scientists will work day and night to bring its secrets to the hegemony. One concern, Commander. The real Leviathan of Dis, the thing that destroyed the ship, is still out there, unaccounted for. Irrelevant. The ship is our priority. And as far as the rest of the galaxy is concerned, there is no Leviathan of Dis. There never was.
Interesting. Buick Boy, I just bought an SSD, so the answer to that will be yes. But right now I'm running on external hard drives and two internal hard drives. I have a bunch of hard drives. But oh, let's go back this way. But yeah, I'm gonna actually finally experience the awesomeness of the SSD.
Decryption complete. Analyzing data. These movements do not match the standard invasion pattern. The Reapers are searching for something.
And I'll bet Garneau used this intel. Can you make a search filter for it?
Doing so now.
Yeah, that's the same thing I did. It cost a lot with this one, but I built this one about 4 or 5 years ago, so definitely time to upgrade, which cool.
Reaper activity.
That's the greatest thing, though. I've been playing all AAA games on this for about 4 or 5 years, so
No results.
it's the greatest thing
Some of our
about
search
it.
parameters may be irrelevant.
And that's what I did. So I,
Zero deposits.
definitely took the future-proof approach. I can't wait. That's yeah.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Rachni activity.
No results.
Oh.
Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Well, mark for 300, I can get you started, but it's not gonna get you everything you need. That's for sure. Like, for example, to build this new one that I have, I didn't have to buy a graphics card because I'm just gonna pull the one I have out, and I have a slightly older one that I'm gonna keep in this one. And all that I spent was about $700 and some odd dollars. I got the new CPU, got a fan for that CPU, got a case for the whole PC, got a motherboard. I spent a little more now that I think about it. I just got RAM, so we're definitely above $800. So you're looking to spend at least $1,000 for a nice PC. But if you have to add in your graphics card, you're looking at, I say a safe budget would be $1,300 to $1,500 if you really want to be on the edge of greatness there. Yeah, and yeah, if you add in monitor and stuff, yeah, that's a whole nother game. Yeah, so you're looking at $2,000. If you got to do everything, $2,000 easily.
Settings?
But the monitor alone is not $500. I'm just saying.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
But this is interesting. What order do I do this in? First I go ahead thing. Let me figure this out. All right.
Alien sightings?
Figure this.
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
Build Buick, or Buick boy, you're absolutely right. I spent $139 on them that I just got. Alright, so let me take all these off because I'm not entirely sure.
Based on the search results, Garneau is in one of these 3 systems. I have marked the Normandy map with possible locations. We can leave now, unless you wish to further narrow the search.
Blackout crimes?
No results. Some of our search parameters may be irrelevant.
What
3
do we
possibilities.
have? 3 possibilities. Let's add.
0 deposits.
Ooh.
We have a match, marking the galaxy map.
Good. Let's go find Garneau.
Yes, so got it. We have it. No. So now it's time to go find Leviathan. But yes, I mean, great conversation, great question too, by the way. Return to Normandy. So let's see where I left off at. Okay, so at least you're starting from somewhere. So you have a case, fan and monitor, fan and monitor. You got the RAM, that's great. So motherboard and graphics card. If that's the case, then you're at least looking at $500 to $700 because it depends on what you want. Because you know what, I think it costs a lot. You're absolutely right on with that. $970 is going to be inexpensive for you. That's so true. So maybe that's a good way to go, and then you just might be able to be close to that 300. Because if what costs the most is your CPU and your GPU, that's going to be your biggest expense. Let's leave orbit to this place where I'll talk some for everybody who's not a part of this conversation. Not the Reaper base. Where is it at? Where do I go? Oh, there it is. Alright, so, those 2 things are going to be your biggest expense, and then you're looking at your monitor if you don't have one. But you said you do, though, so I think, yeah, you're pretty much good. But if you do need a CPU, then you're definitely looking at more than $300, because your CPU alone is going to run you a nice chunk of change, because those tend to just be expensive unless you're trying to settle for something less expensive, or less cutting edge is what I'm trying to say. At least that's from my experience. When I go shopping for a PC, I always like to be at the top, as close to the top of the line on CPU, GPU, and RAM, to be quite honest with you, because people sleep on RAM. RAM is Ooh, what's that? People really sleep
We
on
have
RAM,
located
but that's
Garneau.
powerful too. Let's go ahead and land here. It's quite valuable, that RAM, and what type of RAM you get is also important, because people look at, if you shop for RAM by price, you might miss out on some key things that would be very helpful to you, or helpful to as far as figuring out what's best, because RAM is important too. It really is. Let's see, but everything starts with your CPU. Let's bring Ashley. No, let's not bring Liara, because I'm going to bring her on all the main missions. I always do that. So I'm going to bring Garrus, and let's bring Jane. Okay. And Newegg, yes, I always shop at Newegg. Well, yes, Mark, if that's the case, definitely just... It is funny, because, I mean, I can really help in this area, and I'm sure Big Boy can, or everybody else who's commenting can help too. But you can definitely cost cut. That's for sure. And then after that, it's all about finding the right place. I always go between Best Buy, Newegg, Amazon, and a few other stores, and I just price check and make sure that the price that I buy a specific product at, I get it the cheapest, because you'll get some competition with those different places. Be aware of that. Alright, I'm gonna auto-level him up. Yes, deals online are indeed the best way to go. I would never walk into a store
We're about 5 minutes out,
and
Commander.
buy PC parts. It's
What
just,
exactly is on this asteroid?
unless you really found
Mining
something
facility.
special.
TGS Mineral Works. Small operation. Could be a good place for Leviathan to hide.
Yeah, that 32 gigs, unless you're running with 64-bit OS too, you're really wasting a lot of gigabytes. Unless they change it though. I think with either Windows 7 or Windows 8, they changed it so that 32-bit Windows OS takes advantage of more RAM, or more, RAM. So,
We've all read Edie's notes on
Consider
Bryson's
that.
lab. Any questions?
Is there a clearer idea of what
that's
this
cool, Mark.
Leviathan was?
Not really. We only know it killed a Reaper.
But Garneau's our target here, right? Bryson's research partner.
Right. If we find Garneau, we find Leviathan.
Tranquilo.
The doctor was right. Anything powerful enough to kill a Reaper needs to be investigated. I just hope Garneau has the answers we need.
I'm reading Reaper enemy signatures in the asteroid field.
Bryson said they were shadowing his field teams. If they're after Leviathan too, Reapers are a good sign.
That's not something you hear every day.
Take us in.
in other words, Buick Boy wants you to sell him or give him some of your gigs of RAM. Yeah, exactly.
Don't go anywhere, Cortez. We'll grab this guy and be right out. Keep me updated on the Reaper situation.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, this part does get interesting. I forgot about this. Awesome. Yeah, this will be fun. Whoa.
Scouting party.
And it sounds like they brought some friends.
I really hate those things. Runs. And oh my god. Hit him good too. Oh, run at me. Ooh, that was close.
Let's get Garneau before the serious troops arrive.
Okay, so
Wonder how the
forgive me,
people
guys,
here
if
are
I
holding
don't
up.
see all your comments, because I will suck at this game if I don't focus. Alright. Oh yes, hang on to it, Mark Shade. Good RAM is hard to find. Like, I just bought DDR3, I think it's 2400. What else was the specs? But those are good, and it cost me a nice penny, but it's, you know, it's really worth it. And like I said, people don't really value Oh, there's some over there, wasn't it? People don't really value, you know, RAM enough sometimes, in my opinion. Important. Alright, I think we're good there. So let's start running. I'm playing on, I think, normal difficulty, because those guys were very easy. I know. You guys are like, no way did those things fall that easily. No way! I love this game so much, though. Even after all this time, all the times I've played it. Where did I just... Oh, okay.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. All guests need to sign in at reception.
Oh, I remember this part.
What's with this business as usual?
Can't remember which one. Oh, this is... I forgot about this mission. Ha! This... One thing to note, Marchie, the 1600 megahertz is really low end now.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. You just had Reaper troops attacking your front door.
Are they still there?
Whoa, this
I've
is...
taken care of them for now.
I see. That will be all.
I see, that
That
will be
will
all.
be.
This is...
Hello?
Like, are you there?
Yes.
I forgot
Welcome
about
to
it.
TGS Mineral Works. How can we help you? Yes. For the
Zombie
tour.
workers.
Please sign in.
Oh.
You don't seem worried about those Reapers. You know something I don't?
TGS Mineral Works is a small to mid-level supplier of tungsten to the galaxy.
That's not what I meant.
Are you familiar with the applications of tungsten?
I'm looking for a researcher named Dr. Garneau. He would have arrived within the last couple weeks. If he's still here, I need to speak to him.
We have no Dr. Garneau. Do you need to see a doctor?
How about I just go in and look around?
No.
Yes, sir.
The access elevator is broken.
But you know, the sheer number that you have, Mark,
And now, we're done.
sort of really...
Step away. Step away. You
Yeah,
don't
much.
belong here.
Oh, that would help. Now that I think
Something ain't right here, Lola.
Let's look around. Carefully.
something is really not right here. Indeed. Okay, so...
Who's living in the ducts?
Excuse me.
You don't belong here.
God. Creepy. Staff for the win. Dear Trifon, your appeal is denied. Your resources are cut off and you've been reassigned. Clean out your office and report to Dr. Lan. There will be no further discussion on this matter. Oh, somebody got canned.
Welcome to TGS Mineral Works. Proud providers of tungsten since 2162.
Okay.
You
Bust
can't
up.
be in here.
Hey, I just bust up all in your office. The test reportedly pushed the subject past his emotional breaking point. The subject is currently in a catatonic state and being treated in hospital. All further tests planned for the subject have been canceled. Moving forward, a new screening process will be put in place to prevent similar delays. Delays. What do you remember? Looney Tunes? You know, it's interesting you say that, Big Boy, because it still depends the quality, though.
Fix that elevator.
Or fix the other. Check some. I guess in the end, the quality does matter for what you have, or else you're gonna have to make up for it in some other areas. Like, for example, well, you know, it's a really long discussion on that because there's a lot of details to it. I've been doing this for quite a while, but it's like, there we go.
I'll set the drone to repair the elevator, but we have to stay
Me
with it.
too. I would love to be in the Mass Effect universe. You know, minus the whole Reaper situation. I would love to be in the Mass Effect universe. It'd be so dope. I'd love to just probably serve on a space station or something. That'd be neat. Oh, it's supposed to follow. Good. It's fixing stuff. Yeah, you know what? Let's see. Access granted. Okay. Yeah, you know what? If your goal is for
Garno
medium
came through
quality,
here in the last week.
then honestly you can get away with the piece parts
No
I have
idea.
now.
Let's
I
hope we
haven't-
don't have to look too far.
Well, truthfully, I had a 570, a GeForce 5, but then again, if you can get a 970, that's good. Anything higher than the first number you have out of the 3-digit number is going to be better. Just keep the other ones, because your 60s and 70s are like mid-level gaming graphics cards. 70 obviously better than the 60. Then you get into the 80s and the special cards, and then that's when you're talking about some serious gaming GPUs. But anything under a 60, you're playing with fire pretty much, because yeah, well, that's the GeForce NVIDIA set and guidelines, but then again you have to watch your onboard RAM and stuff too. After comparing, oh, let me read this. After comparing the stomach contents of air from 8 different regions, we must reevaluate our current understanding of their feeding practices. Woo! That's weird. I wish where did I just come in from? That's what I get. Because that conversation is so enticing. I love talking about technology.
Our researchers are always hard at work.
The Turian pain threshold before psychosis.
Yeah, see, that's pretty good. I'm not a big fan of AMD though, but that is a good.
Interesting.
Sounds like a
We should look into that.
for the price and for what you go. To whomever is moving my stuff, some of the data I've been compiling on how historical weather events affect our government have gone missing. If you moved it, please return it. It is a culmination of years of research. If you need me to help you find space for your project, just ask. I'll be happy to help. Ennis.
So is it just me, or are these people doing everything but mining?
Everything but I love Garrus. Everything but mining Garrus. I am definitely believing that is good.
Turn back. You shouldn't be here.
I heard that before. Note to staff, this new crossbreed appears harmless and would be inconspicuous in an office environment. However, it is exceedingly dangerous. Use extreme caution when working with all third generation plants. Okay?
Have you seen Dr. Garneau?
You shouldn't be here.
Evolutionary implications of human biotics. What?
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
That's
This
good.
is a restricted area.
Whatever.
Personnel ID number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
It's a random guy sitting in the corner there. Weird. Weird much?
Even estimating 60 days for complete global starvation is the merciful route.
Absolutely. That's the data to use.
Yeah, I know. You know, I guess for me, I've just been such a fan of NVIDIA for so long. Intel, because that's the thing. Why did I go back? Slap me now. Intel, yeah, Intel is what I'm trying to say. Because Intel, AMD, I think, right? Or are we speaking graphics cards? Graphics cards, it's NVIDIA for me, but then if we're talking chipsets, then Intel. I've been a huge Intel person. Oh man, what race would I be? That is a wonderful question. That is absolutely wonderful.
You don't belong here.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm getting that feeling.
I'm getting that feeling for sure. What about over here? Due to an increase in electrical storm activity, communications with the beta site research team have been delayed. We ask all those awaiting data to please be patient. Current forecasts indicate that the storm will dissipate by the end of the week. Regular communication will resume at this time. Yeah, that's a very good question. I would say sorry for that for reasons that we probably all understand. But if I really had to be serious about that question, I would say
Attention.
after this.
Comm system is offline. This message was not sent.
Bryson, it's Garneau. I've had to go into hiding, and I need you to come get me. I found another one of those artifacts here. More important than we realized. It's in the mines. Here's the nav point. That's where I'll be. If something happens, I'm attaching a passcode that I hacked together. It'll open any security terminal. Bryson, something is very wrong here. Please hurry. Garno out.
Whoa.
So he's still here. Do we have that passcode hack?
Yep, we just get to the security terminal and plug in the code.
That things are getting quite creepy here. Alright, so yeah, right, exactly, big boy. NVIDIA for graphics for me, but unlike you, I'd definitely stick with
Works has an eye on the future. Cutting edge research drives us forward.
Move along.
You shouldn't be here.
They keep saying that to me. Yeah, I don't know. It's just, I guess it's just your, you know, your first experience. If it's a good one, you stick with them. One of those situations.
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
Hey, didn't we just get a passcode?
Turn back, Commander.
I'm not gonna read this one.
Personnel ID. Huh.
Yeah, about that personnel ID situation. I need that to work, don't I? Back then. E. This will work now. Because over there, I think.
This is a restricted area. Personnel ID number is required.
ID 231-95.
Access granted.
Sweet. Yeah, Turian would probably have to be the one. They do have a great sense of loyalty and duty. The quality of the ore samples from Sector 4 are tapering off as a blah, blah, blah. That area will begin decommissioning procedures. They'll calls me. Calls my. Hey, where's the other outlet? All we were supposed to get from in here? Hey. Yeah, I agree, and maybe that's why I like him so much. I think that might be. This must be where I need to go. I think so. Or not. Alright, okay. Go hit this. Find a security console. Yeah, the processor has to be a beast for, yeah, you're very, very right. For what I do, it does. Learned that the hard way. But let me just look around, make sure I find this. We need to go here. Oh, there's that. This. Oh, that's right where we just came from. Awesome. Actually, I got it MSI. That's what I just bought. How much is that one? Because it could be the same one. I don't know. It depends on what you're spending for it. I spent $139 for it. I think it's one. As I search for this console situation. Where is this? Side. Hey, I got into this part. Oh my god. Was I? Holy. Is this it?
This is a restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
I don't have that.
Access denied.
What? Okay, so 109. 109. Oh, great. This is crazy. No, it's not. Oh. console's behind me, huh? Oh my god, it's right here. Holy goodness.
Punch in Garno's terminal hack and see what it gets us.
Access granted.
Ship dropped him off a week ago.
Looks like he had full access, then went into hiding for some reason.
Unknown male was involved in an altercation in the mines.
Garneau was heading to the mines.
Looks like he was taken to the med bay.
You are in the mineral lab. A low security, all
Took me
access
long enough.
area. The med bay is restricted to authorized personnel with active patient file numbers.
I've got the file number.
Let's go get Garneau.
It totally did not help that that there's a delay in the stream, so like by the time you guys see me do something, I've already walked past that point. That was great. Gotta love that. And it's funny because now it jogged my memory, because I remember doing that before. It's been so
This is a
long.
restricted area. An active patient file number is required.
File 7364.
Access granted.
Woohoo! Finally. Finally. Alright. Okay, of course, I roadblock. Oh, shoot.
Is that Garneau?
If it is, we came a long way for nothing.
If you are looking for Garneau, you have found him. I am Dr. Garneau.
I'm Commander Shepard of the Alliance. Are you all right?
Yes. Only I'm trapped in here.
Trapped, hey?
What's been going on in this place?
I was doing my research. Until the incident.
They attacked you.
It's true. But aside from my confinement, I'm fine.
Bryson's research led me to you.
Bryson sent you?
He's dead, Doctor. Killed by his assistant.
I see.
I need you to tell me everything you've found on the Leviathan. Bryson seemed to think it killed a Reaper.
It's a myth. A dead end.
But what about the artifact you mentioned in your message?
I did? No.
Yes, Doctor, you did. But now we've got Reaper forces attacking, so I need to break you out. We'll grab the artifact and go.
Reapers. The darkness must not be breached.
The darkness?
Why do you pursue me?
Doctor?
Leave the artifact. You will not take what is mine.
Yikes.
Don't think that's Garneau we're talking to.
Not at all.
You killed a Reaper. I need your help.
You bring only death.
Yikes. Yikes. That is nuts.
Someone cut the power. There he goes.
Leave this place.
Yikes.
Wait! We need to get to that
Alright.
artifact before he does.
Those
You said
horror
it was in
movies.
the mines.
We'll need to find a different route.
Yikes. Okay, up the stairs. Oh yeah, me too, Marks. Mark Shade, I'm
Garner's
like,
notes gave us a nav point for
apparently
the
along with you, I'm one of the
Naturally,
biggest
surface
Mass
door at the next
Effect
tram station.
fans in the world. I
The
have
only ones
everything,
headed
just
that
about.
way.
I have all the books,
Wherever we are, always
read
expect
all
an
the books.
80%
I
chance of
have
Reapers.
all the DLCs from every game, Whoa, whoa. Oh, that was not my gun. Eat these things. Other way. Look at that headshot, though. Let's see, do I want this weapon? Of course, I never changed out my sniper. Darn it. Yeah, I agree, man. This game is like,
there he goes.
Such a great experience that I keep playing over. That's how you know a game is good. You can play it over and over and over again and still just have such a great time and reminisce and have nostalgia feelings. And you know the game is just awesome. God, these things are dope.
Heads up! Enemies on that upper balcony.
Watch our flank.
I see them. Ooh, ooh. Right. Whoa. Oh, actually, this is sniper time, right? Probably a good thing I got it. Who is shooting me? Oh god. Whew, close call. Oh my god, that is not happening. Oh my god, I hate these things. Never. This can't be life. Oh my god, she does not. Oh my god, this cannot be it. There's two of them. Oh my goodness. Get me out of here. Oh, it's two of those things. Oh my god. That hurts. That hurts. Get your health back. I hate these things. I really hate these things. Just tearing them to pieces. Sorry, Reapers are the worst. Oh my god, get away. Just dodge that bullet. God, I hate those
There's
things.
the door.
Okay, let's find that artifact.
Alright. Whoa. Yeah, it's funny. I met most of, well, that was the Star Wars team, though. I met one or two people from this Mass Effect team, development team. Great times. Great times. Alright, got him. Oh man, I hear you, Acoslot. Abso-freaking-lutely. First, that's where we have to go. Can I just walk into some acid? That's great. Me. Oh, yes. Make sure I don't think I reloaded. Was there anything over here? It's not that lucky. Yeah, Star Wars is my all-time favorite intellectual property. Just, oh god, I like Star Trek too, though.
What was that?
But Star Wars, oh god.
Looks like the door's power supply's been cut.
Can't wait to see this new one.
The drone can repair it.
We'll need to escort it.
Drone's down to reserve power. It won't last long.
And the war begins.
Make it quick,
I know. My cousin was a huge Trekkie, but me, Star Wars all day and all night. Guide the drone, and of course, fight off loads of enemies.
Stay close to the drone.
Yeah, naturally. Of course, we're gonna have ourselves some fun with this. enemies coming.
Shepard, we still need to escort that drone.
Where? Oh my god, are you kidding me? Drone sucksers. Has to be guidable this way, right?
We should hurry.
On it.
Are you serious? Now he gets up there? You know, I'll tell you what. Oh my god. Oh, not another one of them. Oh, I thought it was a... Whoa. Lighting me up. God knows I did.
One repair done, one to go. Gotta hold on a little longer.
Understood.
Oh, came over here. I don't know why I threw that. I have no clue, actually. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Drone's almost out of juice.
I hear you. I'm on it.
Am I totally missing this thing? Whoa. Oh, good shot. Ammo. Beautiful boy, you're funny. God, I hate those things. Spare me today. Yes, I'm working on the drone. Did I just lose somebody? No, please tell me I didn't. I'm about to. I'm not careful. Pull out this sniper rifle. Yeah, Elder Scrolls is big. I love Elder Scrolls. You know, it's funny, it normally didn't with me, but I had to do something different at the time I started this. Because it was just no way. No way. Okay, where is this drone at? Ooh, nice. Ooh! I think I get to keep that. It's not. Big bomb. Where is this drone? Come on, buddy. First it wants to go its own route. Poke Fester, you're funny. Yes, I totally forgot the drone. Spray and pray. Yeah, I'm so used to playing Vanguard. Actually, that's Vanguard and Adept. That's my two main playthrough styles. But I had to break away from what was comfortable. And you know what? I like combat. It's not bad. It's missing some of the flair, though. You know, I must admit that.
Let's head back. Door should be online.
I like the effects of all the biotic powers. So I missed that, but outside of that, it's a pretty fun experience playing as playing combat. In Star Wars, Yoda, that without a second thought, he is by far head and shoulders above everybody else to me. Well, at least as far as Jedi go, but I don't know. He's the most powerful Jedi, so you know. I know everybody's gonna say Luke Skywalker, but you know.
Darkness can't be breached.
Oh, that artifact, it's
Like in Bryson's office. Move! I got a shot.
Turn back.
Garneau!
Yikes.
Damn it.
Boba Fett. A lot of people like Boba Fett. Me though, Yoda forever. My little friend.
Commander, check this out.
What have you got?
That wasn't Garneau. This is. Looks like he's been dead for a while.
So Leviathan can have Bryson killed, can take over this colony, and he can use them as puppets. Huh.
Yes,
anything else
it
useful?
costs a lot. Encrypted data and a personal log with 8 missed calls from a Dr. Ann Bryson.
Ann Bryson.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm Commander Shepard. You all right?
I think so. I feel strange, but all right.
Yoda owns the universe.
Do you recognize this man?
I've never seen him before in my life.
Someone here killed him.
Someone here? How is that possible? I'm so sorry.
Can you tell me anything about what happened to you?
Not really. I, remember... It just seemed cold. I remember a feeling... cold and dark.
If dark was a feeling, that's exactly what I felt.
That artifact, do you know where it came from?
Came out of the mine. Right. Head office was supposed to send someone. That's about all I can...
Cortez, what's your situation? Can you bring the shuttle?
Affirmative. Strangest thing. A couple of minutes ago, the Reaper forces broke off and left.
Reaper. What's a Reaper?
What year do you think this is?
2176.
2176 was 10 years ago.
What?
Thanks.
Let's arrange for these people to be evacuated into temporary quarantine.
If these people have been out of it for that long, they're in for a shock.
Yeah. Tell me about it. Yikes. But that's not all of it. Section of
So this Leviathan can take down a Reaper and indoctrinate people too?
Do you think it actually is a Reaper?
If it is a Reaper, then I want to know what it's up to. How long has it been out here, and more importantly, why? Edie, did we get anything from Garneau's notes?
Yes. They suggest that Garneau created a way to block the artifact's mind-affecting properties. The artifact seems to be the key.
Agreed. When I head back to Bryson's office, I want you there.
Yes, Commander.
I want to know just what the hell these artifacts really are and what they can do.
Whatever they are, they're too dangerous to have around.
And we've got one sitting right in the middle of the Citadel.
Okay, so there is more. So we're gonna actually come back in the next video and do the other one. Let's check my messages though. Of course. So from Bray, things are settling down on Omega. Looks like the Talons are the new security force on the station. Their leader said something about honoring Kandros' memory. I'd say they were being cute, except they're not shy about backing up the sentiment with firepower. Be careful out there. Know there's at least one Batarian here that doesn't want you dead. Bray, awesome. That's great. A memento. Shepard, I had Petrovsky's chessboard sent to the Normandy. It just doesn't go with the new decor I have planned for Afterlife. Awesome. Nice. Gath programs and hardware designation. Legion have requested prime runtime updates. Shepard Commander on platform status. Complying. Prime platform houses and... Okay, I'm not going to read all that. That is so mind-boggling for this late of an hour. So we're good, but we're going to obviously go into... We come back, of course, but there's I think we have to go. Oh yeah, we have to go back to the Citadel. Oh, but yes, indeed, Buick Boy and Pokefest, everybody here, and Mark, thanks for showing up. So I'm just gonna fly back to the Citadel, and then from there, oh well, yeah, I need to mass relay actually, and come back in the next video. Obviously, continue on. I am also too tired to think. Can you hear my voice? Oh, and no problem, Pokefester. Absolutely. Thank you guys for being a part of it and making it fun. It was you guys too. Exactly. Mark Shade, I agree. I totally agree. Yeah, you know, it's funny, tomorrow night, or tomorrow all day, I probably won't be doing any streams, or even Sunday, because I have to work on my game now, so I'll definitely be going all in on that, and then you guys will probably see me again Monday and or Tuesday, because my new stuff will be here Tuesday, so you guys rock. So I'll see you all in the next video. Of course, let me just save my game. That might be a good idea. It's a real good idea. But I'll see you guys. Thanks again, and good times. See you soon.